Hello students, welcome to the video lecture on theory of computation. So today we are going to see one more example of epsilon closure. So in previous lecture we have seen what do you mean by epsilon closure. So epsilon closure is nothing but it is a set of all the states having distance 0 from the particular state for which we want to find out the closure. And we also know that for every state is at a distance of 0 from itself, and that's why in closure of every state that particular state will be present. So that means q0 will be present in epsilon closure of q0. So in epsilon closure of q0, so q0 state will be present. So now from q0 state, by using epsilon, where I can go? So I can go to this q1 state. Okay, so q1 will be there. Again, from q0 state, by using epsilon, where I can go? I can go to q1, and from q1 I can go to q2, and that's why q2 should also be there. Then from q2 I am reading A, and then I am going to q3 state. So that's why q3 will not be there in epsilon closure of q0. So now we have to check this. From q0 I will go to q1 by using epsilon, and from q1 again I can go to q4 by using epsilon, and that's why this q4 state will also be there in epsilon closure of q0. Now next, from q0 I can go to q7 state by using epsilon, and that's why this q7 state will be there in epsilon closure of this q0. Okay, so these are the states which are present in epsilon closure of q0, and this is a notation by which we can denote the epsilon closure. So now we want to find out epsilon closure of q1. So as we know that every state will be present in epsilon closure of that particular state, so q1 will be there. Now from q1, by using epsilon, where I can go? I can go to q2. So q2 will be there. From q1, by using epsilon, I can go to q4. So q4 will be there. And there is no other possibility. By using epsilon, I can go to other state. So this is a epsilon closure for this q1 state. Now epsilon closure of q2 state. So in epsilon closure of q2 state, as we already said, the state itself is present, so q2 will be present. Now from q2, by using epsilon, there is no transition is there, and that's why only q2 state is a epsilon closure of q2. Now epsilon closure of q3. So epsilon closure of q3 will be there. Now from q3, by using epsilon, I can go to this q6. So q6 will be there. Then from q3 I can go to q6 by using epsilon, and from q6 by using this epsilon I can go to this q1 state. So that's why q1 will also be there. Again, from q3 I can go to q6 by using epsilon. From q6 I can go to this q1 by using epsilon, and from q1 I can go to this q2 by using epsilon, and that's why q2 will also be there. Now again, from q3 I can go to q6. From q6, by using this epsilon, I can go to this q1, and from q1 I can go to this q4. So that's why q4 will also be there. Then from q3 the machine can go to q6 by using epsilon, and from q6 again using epsilon it can go to q7. So q7 will also be there. So this is a epsilon closure of q3 state. Okay, so now epsilon closure of q4. So as every state is there in epsilon closure, so q4 should be there. Then from q4, by using epsilon, there is no transition, so that's why only q4 state is present. Now epsilon closure of Q5. So from Q5, as every state is there, Q5 we will write first. Then from Q5 by using epsilon I can go to Q6. So Q6 will be there. From Q5 I can go to Q6 by using epsilon, and from Q6 I can go to Q7. So Q7 will also be there. Again from Q5 it will go to Q6 by using epsilon, and from Q6 again by using epsilon it can come to this Q1. So Q1 will be there. Again from Q5 it will go to Q6. By using epsilon it will go to this Q1, and from Q1 it will go to Q2. So Q2 will also be there. And same way from Q5 it will go to Q6 by using epsilon. From Q6 by using epsilon it will go to Q1, and from Q1 it will go to Q4. So Q4 will also be there. Okay. So this is a epsilon closure of this Q5 state. Now epsilon closure of Q6. From Q6 by using epsilon, so every state is there, so I will write first Q6. From Q6 by using epsilon we can go to Q7. So Q7 will there. Then from Q6 by using epsilon it can go to Q1. So Q1 will be there. From Q6 it will go to Q1 by using epsilon, and from Q1 it will go to Q2. Again from Q6 by using epsilon it will go to Q1, and from Q1 it will go to Q4. So these are the possibilities for Q6. This is the epsilon closure for Q6 state. Okay. Now epsilon closure for Q7. So Q7 will be there. Now from Q7 there is no transition by using epsilon, so only Q7 will be there. So these are the epsilon closure of all the states. So hope you have understood this. If you have any doubts, then write it in comment section. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. Enjoy learning.